The other day, while shopping at a grocery store, a lady just out the blue walked up to me and began to engage in a conversation about the political atmosphere. She said, you know, I'm of a certain faith and I don't really criticize other people's religion and culture. She said, but between me and you, I can't stand that rat Trump. He's done everything to polarize America and the world. She said, you know who I like? I like that Obama guy. He was smooth, he had pizzazz, he had a certain swag about him, certain grace, a certain flair, you know, a certain image. He was approachable. We need that type of image back, not only for the United States, but the world. So I just smiled at her and we talked for a few minutes. And then she went right back to Obama, like a circle. I said, you know what? He's coming back. Her mouth just, she was like, what? I'm like, yeah, he's coming back. Her eyes, they just lit up as wide as Texas. She says, I'm so glad I talked to you. I know it was the reason I walked up to you. And I gave her my YouTube. Well, ma'am, if you're listening, you're about to get the shock of your life. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Friend Shai Pearson. Welcome again to my channel. It is September 17th of 2025. And yeah, it's Wednesday. Praise God, from whom all blessings flow. This magazine is one of the treasures that I always reflect upon. You see, because that image that Barack Obama was selling back in the day, it worked. I mean, it worked. He had it down pat. The Dr. King, the Reverend Jesse Jackson, the swag, the look, the glasses, the demeanor, you know, that walk, that smile. It's like he mastered it. He just captured a few personalities and put it all together, and he talked a good game. Presentation by none. Inflection in his voice, you name it, he got it down. And he knew how to reach across both sides of the aisle. Well, you know what? We should have known that after the Charlie Kirk incident on September 10th of 2025. Well, Mr. Obama, he's speaking to that and much more.
Point, not just around political violence, but there are a host of larger trends that we are certainly at an inflection point, not just around political violence, but there are a host of larger trends that we have to be concerned about. I think it is important for us at the outset to acknowledge that political violence is not new. It has happened at certain periods in our history. But it is something that it is anathema to what it means to be a democratic country. And regardless of where you are on the political spectrum, what happened to Charlie Kirk was horrific and a tragedy. What happened, as you mentioned, to the state legislators in Minnesota, that is horrific. It is a tragedy. And there are no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The central premise of our democratic system is that we have to be able to disagree and have sometimes really contentious debates without resort to violence. And when
He's coming back. And this is in part the sale. This is in part the sale. I need you to share this video because I want to get people ready that if they miss this thing that the church is calling a rapture, if we do have a rapture, and I believe we will, if they miss it, they're going to remember what I'm saying. Because I believe this man's the Antichrist. He's going to sell, literally and figuratively. He's going to catapult his way, not only back onto the national scene, but the international scene through the crisis that many of the dark side have caused, ordered out of chaos. And this is their moment. The pattern is when there's a tragedy, here they come, and then they pounce on Trump. Everybody's playing their role. Trump is playing his role. Obama's playing his. At the same time, the book tour is on with Kamala. Kamala means lotus flower. Out of the lotus flower comes the sun god Ra. That's where we're going.
And so when I hear not just our current president, but his aides, who have a history of calling political opponents vermin, enemies, who need to be targeted, that speaks to a broader problem that we have right now. And something that we're going to have to grapple with, all of us, whether we're Democrats, Republicans, Independents. We have to recognize that on both sides, undoubtedly there are people who are extremists and who say things that are contrary to what I believe are America's core values. But I will say that those extreme views were not in my White House. I wasn't embracing them. I wasn't empowering them. I wasn't putting the weight of the United States government behind extremist views. And that is when we have the weight of the United States government behind extremist views, we've got a problem.
Time Magazine, Barack Obama, Vishnu. This is what's coming. The glow of the sun god Ra, orange and gold. The economic issues, the war, the globe, housing, peace, hunger. And red and black of sacrifice. And the 6 arms, allegedly of 666. This is where we're going. The image has been sold nationally and internationally. And it has worked. It has worked. It has worked. Yet people are waking up. And like I said in a video a few weeks ago, there's a race on this internet in relation to those who know and those who are woke versus those who have made an oath to Satan, the Antichrist, and their objective of a one world system. And they're slowly hurting those who are trying to get the truth out. And they speak in such a way, you buy into it as if they're the savior. Now I'm gonna break this thing down because I want you to see this. He spoke on 9/16/2025. His last birthday is August 4th of 2025. Obama spoke about this problem with Trump and this imagery exactly 44 days after his birthday. That's when he spoke. You think that's coincidence? Well, Pearson, what are you saying? He's the 44th president. He said it didn't happen in his administration, did he not? I'm going to show you how they speak. Charlie Kirk's birthday, October 14th. Check October 14th, would have been his next birthday. January 20th, 2017 is when Barack Obama left the White House. The difference is 8 years, 8 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days. Isn't Trump 88? Text number 88022. Didn't he erect 2 flagpoles, both 88 feet tall? That if something happens to him, they'll be at 44 feet tall, which 44 represents Barack Obama as the 44th president. And when we're on the subject of Charlie Kirk, didn't it take 33 hours? 33 hours? 33 hours the suspect was caught? How can my math be that accurate? When God bless you with a gift, it's a mindset. January 20th, 2017, last day of Barack Obama being president. 10/14, Charlie Kirk's next birthday. Trump, 88, 33, the KILLER. But look, remember, that's right, January 20th, 2017, same date. The Trumps gave the Obamas a Tiffany blue box. Yeah, what is Tiffany? That's a secondary color of that dastardly group that worships Satan, Moloch, and Baal. The Phoenicians. I'll put the video in the link. It's deep, y'all, it's deep. They got on the red and black. Barack Obama got on the red and black, him and his wife, right? That's called sacrifice. She got the Tiffany blue box in her hand. Hey, I know when I get a housewoman, I'm usually the one to get the gift. So why did they switch it and give the Obamas the gift? They was leaving. He the Antichrist, ain't he? He get the gift. He gets the gift. I'm gonna hold it down for you until you come back. It's a game. I said it's a game. They play it right in front of us. We got to get right, stay right, get ready for the flight. Jesus is coming soon, y'all. I'm going to break this thing down. I want you to see how deep this thing is. Watch this here. Grant Park, Barack Obama's speech after he wins presidency. Look what they got on. Tell me that's not eerie. The day he won the first time in president. 2008, November 4th. Red and black. Come on, man. Speaking. And like I said, that Tiffany blue I just showed you, the Phoenicians, they worship the gods. If you wanted power, you had to sacrifice somebody. If you wanted land, the Phoenicians are known for slaughtering babies, infants. The younger, the more pure the blood, the younger the younger the child, the more pure the blood, the better sacrifice for these gods. They gave them a Tiffany blue box. That falls in line with the Phoenicians. They were seamen, coastal people. They went out to the sea and they collected clams and seashells. In there was a purple dye. Only the royalty could afford that. That's why you had a British crown, which is purple. Nothing wrong with none of these colors. You can wear them, but Satan chose to use these colors to speak even in these times. Purple is devilish to them. It represents the power that they have. You want land, you want power, you want gold, position. You sacrifice for them, and they speak. So this Tiffany blue box was given. It's a gift to the Antichrist. And America and the world will be a gift. It'll be a gift to him. So he's coming up right now. He's selling himself. Because it's all about the gift that he know he about to get. They done tore the world up. They've torn it up. So he can have it now. It's his to have. They're going to give it to him. That's where we're at. Now let me break this thing down. September 16th, from Erie, Pennsylvania, Barack Obama spoke as part of the Jefferson Educational Society's 17th Annual Global Summit. Pennsylvania became part of the United States December 12th. December 12th, became part of the United States. Take December 12th, 2025, anniversary of Pennsylvania, 9/16, Obama was there speaking. There's 88 days between there. That's Trump. Are you seeing what I'm saying? 88 days, that's Trump. Then look, the Jefferson Society was created 9/29 of 08. Take 9/29 of 08 from Barack Obama's literal birthday, 8/4/1961. The difference is 47 years and 8 weeks. Who's the 47th president? Who goes by the number 8? Come on, man. They're one and the same. It's about to get deeper. Hold on. August 4th, 2026, Barack Obama's next birthday. 9/10/2025, the day that Charlie Kirk died. The difference is 47 weeks. Do you see what the clown show is about? He's criticizing and critiquing the present administration, saying this never happened in my administration. Because he's selling himself so we can elect him as the ruler. That's where he goes. We're going to 666 society. They're going to make him the ruler, supreme being. Akhenaten is back. Straight up. 47 weeks. He talking about Trump? They're inseparable, and I'm going to show you. Look at this here. It's the Thomas Jefferson Society, right? What is it called? It's called the Jefferson Educational Society. Let's look at that. Thomas Jefferson, his birthday, April 13th. His death date, July 4th. Do you know that three out of five of the first presidents of the United States died on July 4th? I'm going to say it again. Do you know that historically, 3 out of 5 presidents of the first 5 presidents died on July 4th? I bet they went against what the plan was. The one world system. So they all died on July 4th. That's why I tell people America wasn't meant for you. America was put together for the Illuminati, for the one worlders, for the extreme bankers, for the rich people, for those who are out here worshiping Satan. And they got a goal to transform America into the harlot, to influence the world through money, deceit, propaganda, a war machine, you name it, stealing riches, bribery, everything. But yet it's only good because you and I are good. July 4th. Look at this here. Take July 4th, 2025, anniversary of Thomas Jefferson's death. Subtract it from 9/16. Barack Obama spoke. The difference is 2/16. What's 2/16? The 216th day of the year is August 4th. That's Barack Obama's birthday. Come on, man. It's also 75. The 75th day of the year is 3/16, March 16th. What is 3/16? John 3:16 is called sacrifice. Woo! Now look at this. It's about to get real deep. Look out for a deep decode. Thomas Jefferson was in the White House from May 4th, 1801 to March 4th, 1809. Take March 4th, 1809, subtract it from, well, he spoke on 9/16, so let's fix that. 9/16. But the presentation came out today. Right? Came out today. All right, so we'll go back. 3/4/1809. Thomas Jefferson in the White House. 9/17/2025. They published this today about Obama speaking. The difference is 2/16 and 6/14. What is 2/16? August 4th is the 216th day of the year. August 4th is Barack Obama's birthday. What is 6/14? June 14th is Trump's birthday. Do you believe that they're one and the same? They're inseparable. There it is right there. Now look, August 4th right there. Right there. I just wanted to give you the look that you should be thinking about, and the one that they sold to us. The dear lady in the grocery store, hey, it is what it is. God bless you. God bless America. God bless the world. Jesus is coming again, and he gave me a gift, and I'm revealing it to you, what's going on. We ain't got no gifts to give to him. Not him, not who you're looking at. We are the gift for Jesus. We are not a gift for the Antichrist. God bless.